Good morning everybody and welcome to the new vlog. As you probably could have guessed from the title of this video, we are in Greece, in fact in Santorini. I don't really know where to start. There's so much that I want to tell you and I've already done Santorini vlogs before, but this one I want to make a little bit different. I want to show you a little bit around, show you my favorite spots, show you also what I'm wearing at the same time. We arrived yesterday, so I didn't really vlog anything yesterday, but right now we are at the very famous picture spot. We are now at this beautiful spot that you probably have seen a lot on Instagram and on many pictures, and I will show you how to get here because many people actually don't really know how to get here. So let's use this moment to show you exactly how we made it here. Very early in the morning, so there are not many really people around here on the sort of like main street of Santorini. And once you reach Alexandra's Jewelry, you turn here towards that red door. So let's go. Usually there are many people coming to take a picture where the church is, or at least to see it, but also many honeymooners and just people doing a photo shoot. Make sure to be early if you want that shot. And here we are. When you walk down a little bit more, you will notice there's a rope, but I have asked before and we are allowed to cross it if you just want to take a picture and if you keep it down, quiet and just respectful towards everyone else. The second beautiful hidden spot in Ia is the church from the other side, where you can see the pink bells as well. So you kind of have to also break some rules. There's a little path which is, it says it's private, but I have also asked in the past and nobody minds. As long as you ask people who live here if they mind, you will be good. And honestly, the view from here is just spectacular. You'll see all the Aegean Sea and this little beauty over here, which I think is spectacular. So this is what you will see when you come from the other side. It says private area, which means it is private area. You can get in there if you're very respectful and obviously respecting other people's privacy, as well as being quiet. And make sure that when you're done, you close the door. To reach the view, to the second view of the church, you need to turn here. It's literally like kind of, if you continue going down the street, it's the second turning left, right after something called Minerali and Poniros. And this is what I mean when I say just be respectful towards privacy. No one's gonna tell you off if you're taking a picture or anything like that, but just don't shout, don't, jump on other people's roofs. Over here we got Greek omelette, which is like a feta, pepper and tomato omelette, some croissants, and then honestly the view that I'm obsessed with. Breakfast is over, finishing my coffee, and then I'm gonna chill and read my book by the pool a little bit. But until then, well, just taking it very easy until sunset, and then I might take a few more pictures. It's a real holiday, so we're not really running around taking pictures or anything like that. Still though, wanted to show you kind of like favorite spots, places, and how to really enjoy in Santorini in a few days. Okay guys, even though it's several hours later, it's dinner time and we are now in restaurant Petra, which is located in the most spectacular place inside of the Canaves Ia Hotel. But the view is something that I don't think you can get this view from anywhere else in this place. And I have visited quite a few different places, so I vouch for that. We'll tell you how the food is, but at the moment I can tell you that I like to eat my dinner early, and the light is beautiful, the atmosphere is beautiful, and I'm really enjoying the place. Ordered some salads, fish, lobster pasta, and I'm very excited. If you're interested in what I'm wearing an etro dress. I got this Lafchar bag with a little Fendi nano baguette inside, and also etro belt, as well as Bottega sandals, but you can't really see them right now. Now, how cute is this? I remember showing you my Lafchar bag, but with the Fendi baguette inside. It's just so gorgeous. I love it altogether. Okay guys, last night you saw me in Petra. I was was having dinner in this dress actually. And today I really wanted to shoot another picture with different light. In the morning there's really like no people. It's around 9 o'clock already and there's nobody here. So actually I want to take you to a special spot, which is the famous Sunset Tower, Sunset Castle, where people mainly go. Okay guys, one more must visit spot would be this Atlantis bookshop or books, and it's like, it looks like a little bibliothèque, a little library. It's really stunning, and you can see I don't know, antiquarian, Greek history and culture, drama, fiction, philosophy, like all the Greek books. I mean, you know, when you're in Greece, something like this should really be visited. It's closed at the moment, but if you see, there are little stairs down, and that's where the entry is. There's so much here to explore, and I would really recommend visiting this. If you keep walking down the main road, you will definitely come across it. It's like at a little corner. Santorini is really full of colorful bars as well. Not everything looks super touristy, like this one in particular I really like, because just look at this. Isn't it like spectacular? Very small, cute, and so on. And inside of this cafe, at the very end, there's a terrace. Just look at this. I mean, look at this Aegean view. If you think you saw it all, now look at this. Honestly, I've been in Santorini several times, and every time I see something else. There's a little cat over there. Someone asked me if there are many stray cats on the island. To be honest, there are. The person who asked me was scared, so I don't know if I would advise visiting if you're scared of cats. There are a lot, but at the same time, they're never really in our way. And right now, we're going to the sunset spot. The most popular one. Oh, hi, little one. So cute. If you want to go and see the sunset, you should go at least like 40 minutes before the sunset time on the app or on Google. You can just Google it and watch it from there. It does get quite busy in the evening, which is why I chose to show it to you now. So let's go and have a look. And in the background, you got old Iya. This is all Iya until Imirovili, which is over there. So over there, there's usually sunset, and you get to see the whole sky in pink color with this almost like on fire. It's very windy, so I don't know if you guys will be able to hear me because it's always very windy in this particular spot. Yeah, it's worth bringing a cardigan because Meltemi gets very strong. Welcome aboard, quite literally, because we are not on land anymore. We're on a boat somewhere in Aegean Sea. Took off at 10 a.m. this morning with the Santorini Yachting Club, and they are taking us around the beaches. They're taking us to also some thermal springs, I believe thermal springs or something like that. And I'm super excited to take you with me. This is my 4th time in Santorini, 4 years in a row, and honestly, I've never decided to explore it as much as this time. So hopefully I will be able to show you as much as possible. Quick update, we just stopped at the hot springs, so I'm gonna go and change into like a swimming suit because we're right next to the volcano that you cannot see right now, and under the volcano, so the water's full of sulfur, so I'm just gonna put a more appropriate bikini. To a new beach where we're gonna stop now, and it looks really stunning, sorry, it's so sunny I can't even look. Okay, next stop is the red beach, which you can't really see. It's not that red because the red part I believe is over there, and we're gonna have a little swim and lunch break here. So that is the current plan, but really enjoying the scenery. It's been a long day since we're here on Sisters. to vlog very much, but I will update you on everything as soon as we get back. Good morning, everybody. Kind of a crazy day because I woke up, took some pictures, and then I wanted to do this house tour. I started clearing the space, memory card space, and then I realized, well, I was deleting some files from Paris and deleted 2 files from Santorini, and then I was like so annoyed with myself because normally these kind of things, they don't happen to me. I'm usually very focused, very present, very I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? So that was not the case today, but I said to myself, I'm not gonna let that ruin the day or the moment, and I'm gonna show you the beautiful space that I'm in Santorini. First of all, I mean, look, this is my view. The window is open, and that's the sound that you could have probably heard as I was talking. So I will show you outside in a moment. Start from the door. I mean, this is the view outside. You guys saw it. Usually there's a little table over here, this one here, but currently I'm like charging my laptop and play some like work stuff on there just so that I can have everything in one spot. There's a sofa that I'm never really chilling on, then a little space here with like sunglasses and things like that. Accessory chargers are in that bag over there. Dali masks, of course, if you guys saw the airport, what we did, that was kind of crazy. There's a little like a kitchenette, kind of like a sink area here with a fridge. There's me in my yellow dress that I love so much because it's the easiest thing to put on in the morning for breakfast. Over here we got all of my shoes organized so that when I'm leaving I can just get dressed. The ones that you didn't see, I'm trying to think. So we've got these ones from Dior that I love so much. These sandals from Chanel. I actually haven't worn these yet, but I think they're really beautiful. And then the pool sandals over there. The suitcases are placed under the stairs. My beach totes over here. Yes, you guys noticed that the on the go is new tote. Then I brought also the rainbow Dior book tote. I love this size. And then the canvas LV tote as well. I think like the fashion pieces are quite like a decoration to this house because otherwise they're a little bit empty. But the stairs are quite rustic, and I think that's what makes them quite beautiful. On the left here there's a little bathroom. I don't need more than this, you know what I mean? Like a little jacuzzi shower, all of my beauty stuff. I also brought this table there, which was by the way in the living room, and this is it. And then let's go upstairs. You see, I also put an LV scarf on this hat. I quite like it that way. And over here is the bed with the most incredible view of Santorini. As you can see, is the Caldera view, which I think when you wake up every morning to this, it's always spectacular. Now in the cave shape there is like a little bench over there, but I placed the bags. So my Birkin, and then we got this saddle bag. This is a sample that I'm shooting something for Dior, so I brought it with me. Then we got my mini Kelly, LV Dauphine, and 2 Constances, and the little Fendi there. There's actually one more bag that I don't know where it is. It's probably in one of those totes because I was shooting this morning. Then some of my accessories that I also brought on this trip. This bag also, some clothes, and then the wardrobe, which is here. I got a little mirror here and this view. Now let's show you outside. Outside is pretty messy because basically this is where I spend the most of the time, but it's also very spacious because there's like one sofa here, one sofa here, one sofa there. Hello! We just had breakfast, but that's getting taken away. We're all done, thank you so much. Jacuzzi area over here, which is quite nice when you're like chilling and just having this view. And having breakfast here every morning is honestly priceless. My thoughts of Santorini are honestly this island, because it's a volcanic island, it has such a special energy. People say that, like, you know, people come here either to get married or to get divorced, because it really makes you like feel everything kind of double. Like, feelings are very intensified here, and people say it's because of the like seismic forces and volcanic energy. And I don't know, but I keep coming back here every year, and I really love it here. One thing also that I would like to say is that Santorini is not really a place to come for luxury. So if you're used to like the standard kind of you know, the luxury of Europe, the sort of like I don't know, Four Seasons style, or very like Parisian or London vibe hotels. That's not what Santorini is about. You have to understand that everything is inbuilt in the kind of like rock and mountains, and very, very difficult to create these hotels. So it's very like cave style. It's all about the beautiful view. It's all about getting tan, enjoying about romantic moments, which I think are very, very beautiful. I'm trying to show you as much as I can around the place, and right now we're gonna go rent a quad to go around to get some stuff. It's also like a best way to go around the island. So if you're staying in Ia or Imervili or Kamari, Tira, wherever you're staying on the island, you can rent like a motorbike or a quad or a jeep, whatever you want, and it's a really great way to get around, because just staying in one place is beautiful if you want to rest and if you're here for 2 days. But if you want to explore a little bit more, I would recommend doing that, because then you really get to see all the beaches, you get to see the city and the more relaxed vibe, and you get to go to the most beautiful view. So let's go. Very loud when driving on this thing called buggy. It gets very, very loud. So I wanted to actually vlog as we're passing around some things and tell you a little bit more about it, but because it's so loud, you wouldn't be able even to hear anything that I'm saying. Like, there's another one really far and we can hear it still here. So yes, I want to show you a little view from here. When you get like a quad or a buggy or a motorbike, you can really, really explore the island. You can go to Tira, to Imerovigi, like I said before, Kamari. You know, you can really explore the like low and high points of the place, and the sea view from everywhere. Like, it doesn't even reflect how great it is on the camera, but it's really beautiful and I truly love it. Tonight we're eating at Talami, and I actually really, really like this place. This is perhaps our third time that we're coming here. What I love is that you get pretty much the most spectacular, almost 360, not really, but at least 180 view of Ia. So you get a lot of it here. And the food is pretty great. There's Greek salad, pita bread, olives, octopus, grilled vegetables with halloumi cheese, like a lot of really, really good food. So it's dinner time. Good morning, everybody. It's a new day, and today I realized that I don't really know what I actually properly showed you in this video, because I've seen actually a lot of things in Santorini, but not really that many things that I was like, okay, I really need to tell to you guys about. So today we are going back to the Red Beach. You have seen it briefly while we were on a boat, but when we were on the boat, the tour guide said that people are not really allowed to swim on the, or actually you're allowed to swim on the Red Beach, but you're not allowed to stay on the Red Beach, like sunbathing and chilling, because rocks are falling off, so it can be obviously very dangerous. And we are going to drive this way there so that we can properly see it, maybe take 2 pictures and then have a swim and leave. We cannot really sunbathe there, but I really wanted to show it to you because I think it's one of the biggest nature's miracle. The rocks are red from the sulfur. So basically we're going to take you there, we're going to show you the Red Beach, which I think is pretty incredible. We've got the towels and the swimming suit in the bag because I like to wear something else on the way there, and this is what I'm wearing. I've got these Chanel slides. I love them so much. I got them just before the trip. My favorite girlfriend denim shorts, and this white top, which seems to be like the best purchase really because I'm wearing it so much. And I also have these pink sunglasses on. I will link everything below. I really, really like these because at first when I got them I thought, are they a little bit too crazy? But now I really, really love them. I will really never get bored of this view. Okay, a little bit more of Santorini beauty and more stairs. Good thing really, I'm not joking about this, is that whenever I come back from Santorini I always feel a little bit fitter and more tanned. This is the view. And the beach bag of the day is this blue Escalade on the go. It's literally full of stuff. Getting some coffee for on the go, and there's like a really nice juice bar called My Vitamin Bar at the end of the walk, at the end of yeah, it's called Passaggio. Okay guys, you will see my hair when we arrive there. I'm sure it's gonna be very dramatic. I've got all the necessary things in my lap. Okay guys, on the way to Red Beach, we like to stop at Meroviglie just to have a little tiny, well, not really a break, just to have a look at the view, which is absolutely exceptional. Meroviglie is the highest point of Caldera. As you can see, it's much higher than what you just saw in Ia. So you really see those islands, like the flat island over there. There's a little bay there. We visited that with a boat and it was really amazing. So, you know, it's really nice because from here you get to see a lot. There's a very popular church over there with that really stunning bell tower. So I've never stayed in Meroviglie before, always stayed at Ia, and from what I've noticed is Meroviglie is a lot more quiet. There's not really that much going on. Maybe I don't know where to go, but I've had a little walk here and it's a lot more quiet. The view is a lot higher and it's like very different kind of like vibe, but I would think that this is more for if you just don't really want to walk around a lot, if you just want to stay in, if it's like probably for honeymooners, maybe a little bit more romantic, I'm not sure. But now back to the buggy and let's go to the Red Beach. I told you I'm gonna look terrible. Red Beach, 7-minute walk. That's what it says. I hope I'm filming it. I can't see anything. Nature in Santorini is something like I've never seen before. Okay, we made it to like the viewpoint of the Red Beach, which is absolutely stunning. I've changed my look here because I really wanted to shoot an Instagram picture. I'll insert it if we've done it. I'm wearing the same denim shorts full of full of elastics for hair, by the way, which I now found. I was looking for them all morning. And then the same slides that you guys have already seen. I've got also a Chanel bathing suit and my beloved Chanel shirt with the new Chanel sunglasses from this summer. I really love these. I don't know how safe it is, but a lot of people are going. Okay, I guess this answers my question, but I think that's for that bit over there. We're taking this spot over here. Oh my god, these red rocks. Currently at the beach, and I have to say there's a lot of rocks on the beach, so unless there was like a meteorite rain, these are the rocks falling from the Red Beach, which is why you should not be sunbathing here. What's really good about these sunglasses is that you can't lose them. That's a plus. Ready to go. Not sure what was the last time that I vlogged, like probably sometimes on a buggy when we're going around the island. Spend the afternoon by the pool because you know what, sometimes you need to get a tan. Long story short, it's around 7 o'clock. I like to eat early and we're heading for dinner, so I'll show you some of the favorite spots for food in Ia. I mean, there's quite a few. I'll probably do a blog post about that, or you can refer to one of my old blog posts. But just before we go, I wanted to show you the view. I mean, it's incredible. And also, what am I wearing tonight? I'm wearing a Zimmermann top, this beautiful Love Shower bag, and Saint Laurent shorts. These are literally like my best shorts. I think they're on sale now, so I'll link them for you guys to check out. Versace sunglasses and the Chanel sandals. Okay guys, you cannot judge. We're in the same place tonight because we really liked it that much as well last night. And the place is called Talami. But as we leave, I will show you some other restaurants that I really enjoyed. You know, creatures of habit will always be creatures of habit. Grilled octopus, vegetables, and my bag. How cute is she? Love it. And this is my favorite dessert, by the way, here in Greece. I already had a little bite, as you can see here. It's Greek yogurt with some fruits. And this is like cherry kind of, I don't even know, like a sweet spoon or whatever they call it. Good morning everybody and welcome to this Santorini vlog. I hope you'll be able to hear me well. I'm outside, so I'm trying not to be too loud, just to be respectful towards the other people around as well. I wanted to start this vlog with kind of like some information that I've been receiving lots of questions about. So ever since I arrived in Greece, you guys have asked me like certain few things that you wanted to know regarding traveling during the corona times. So I wanted to get straight to the point and answer to those, as well as show you a little bit of this island and everything around during the strange times that we found ourselves in 2020. Before you travel to Greece, you need to actually fill out sort of like a form online. It's around several pages long. You need to fill out something about your previous travels, about where you live, emergency contacts, stuff like that. And the night before traveling to Greece, so at midnight on the day of travel basically, you will receive a QR code. I didn't screenshot it, which was really bad, because you get also a link that you can click on when you get to the airport, and then when I got to the airport my connection was not working, so I had to wait for like quite a while to connect to the Wi-Fi to open the QR code. So if you're traveling to Greece, you will get a QR code. Make sure to screenshot it. It just makes everything easier. And then once they look at that QR code, they can tell you whether or not you have been selected for the random COVID-19 test. We were not selected, and from what I could see, because I was like literally the last person to go through the security to the passport control, considering that I was waiting for the code to load, I only saw like 2 or 3 people being pulled on the side to be tested. I don't know what's the rule behind that, but that's how it was. Obviously traveling via plane was the first time that I traveled by plane since February. Wore a mask all the time. I actually even wore a mask over a mask, because if you guys know, I traveled with a Dali costume from La Casa de Papel, but I had a mask underneath at all times. I saw some people on the plane were taking off the mask. I don't know, some people were eating and stuff like that. I was actually sleeping most of the time, except for waking a few times. I saw some people were taking off their mask, and air hostesses were saying like, can you please put the mask back on. So wearing the mask is absolutely obligatory on the planes, at the airports. Once we arrived here in Greece, everyone at the hotel, at the restaurants, etc. are wearing masks, not on the street but in the like actual places. People are very, very respectful. They're respecting the like social distancing, so you will see in some of the restaurants nothing is crammed. This place used to be really packed with tourists. It's not at the moment, and I would say that when you go in a restaurant, the tables are not next to each other anymore. They're keeping the distance between the tables, even between the chairs, so that you cannot really sit back to back to somebody or anything like that. Also on the plane, we had like space, like the aisle, the middle row was actually empty, not for everybody, because some people traveled in families of 3, I suppose. If everything is operating as normal, I would say so. So the restaurants are all open, the boat cruises, the businesses are running, the shops, boutiques, supermarkets, everything is pretty open. I did not notice anything that was closed due to corona. The only thing is, at the hotel that we're now at, we're gonna be changing because we're actually traveling around, but at the hotel that we're now, they told us that they're not cleaning rooms unless we ask for it, because the cleaner can only come when there's no one in the room, so we need to let them know at the reception, etc., etc. There are some sets of rules, of course. You know, like for example, you can't just easily change a table in a restaurant, because then they have to disinfect it all over again, and little things like that. The island is, when we arrived, they said it was 50% occupied, but I believe it's a little bit more than that, because it is of course empty in the mornings, but it always was. In the evenings it does get quite busy. The most important thing is to stay safe, to protect yourself, and of course to protect the people around you. Okay guys, I realized I never really finished this vlog, so I'm gonna do that here. Thank you for watching. Next one is also going to be from Greece, but from a different location and different place. I cannot wait to show you. I think I'm gonna try and be a little bit more informative. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.